Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Hey everyone, welcome to Kempner Canucks. My name is RevTrev and I'm so glad you're here. I'm just doing a quick video, just live streaming quick video this right now. I want to talk today about what's wrong with the Vancouver Canucks. If you haven't been wondering, I think a lot of us fans are wondering, okay, what's the deal here? This is getting to be interesting and different. We're not used to losing. Like, I know it's been 3 years, and I do think we're doing a little bit of overreaction theater. I know our game is about to start any minute, and you're like, hey, Trev, when's the next stream? Well, it's right now, but it's going to be tonight after the game around 9:30, 9:45 p.m. Canucks at Devils, okay? But we want to talk today real quick about what is wrong with the Vancouver Canucks, okay? Now, before we get into the negativity and some of the issues here that we got, I want to start with some positive things because I'm a positive person who does Canucks content that is passionate, realistic, and honest, okay? So first of all, congrats to Jonathan Lettermacki on being MVP of the World Juniors. Are you kidding me? That was awesome. They won silver. Congrats to Sweden, Vilander. Pedersen looked awesome during that tournament. It was really incredible to watch. I want to say congratulations to Jonathan. And then Captain Quinn, congrats on making the All-Star team. I am pumped for you. This is absolutely exciting news. Okay, so here's the other thing. Have you voted yet? Have you voted yet for today for these guys? Because you need to. Go to the All-Star voting. Vote for our Canucks. Miller, Pedersen, Hronek. Well, maybe you don't want to put Hronek in. I do. Thatcher Demko needs to be in. And then if you look at the bottom, Brock Besser needs to be in, guys. He's third in scoring, so we need to vote him up. This is who I voted for. So make sure you do that real quick. And, yeah, it would be really, really great if you could do that. I would appreciate that, and I know the Canucks would too. Also, if you haven't followed on Instagram yet, yes, I'm on Instagram, on my Facebook page, X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, YouTube. Go to Kempner Canucks on those platforms and follow me there. Okay, let's dive back into what's wrong with the Vancouver Canucks. And one thing is, I just feel like we should expect slumps. There's going to be highs and lows to every single season, right? And I know that we're in a bit of a conundrum, but let's just quickly look at this for a second, because if you look at like how we kind of overreact, if you ask me, okay, we kind of overreact, okay, because this is December, right? I mean, we did pretty good. Win, lost to the Devils who are playing tonight, won 4 in a row, and then we have a shootout loss, a win against Bedard and the Blackhawks. By the way, I feel terrible about Bedard breaking his jaw. Oh, that's awful news. Another win against Nashville. Then we have an overtime loss to Dallas, win against San Jose, lose to Philadelphia, and it's like the world is ending. And it's like, why is the world ending, guys? Why is the world ending? If we go to January, we beat Ottawa, and then we play St. Louis and lose 2-1 in regulation. So what is the dealio? What is the dealio, everyone? Here's the thing. We play the Devils here. So if we say we lose, all of a sudden we're going to where everyone's going to freak out. I don't think we're going to lose all. Well, I think we're winning tonight. And if you watch my predictions video, you're going to be very surprised what I picked here. Okay, so let me just remind us, like maybe we have a little bit of PTSD because last 3 years have been horrible, and we're like, oh my gosh, we're going back there again. But we're actually not going back there. We need to expect slumps. We got to expect losses. I know. Think about it. I have to remind everyone that that we are going to lose games. I mean, if we go back to this stage, okay, just for a second, and we go to, before we like, what's wrong with Vancouver? Oh my goodness, guys, we're number 1 in our division. We're number 1 in our division. Now, the Jets are on fire right now. So let's just remind ourselves that. But if we go to the conference, we're still in the top 3. We're the best in our division, though. So let's be level-headed. Now, as we dive into this, what's wrong with the Canucks? We're having a little bit of a slump. Things aren't going as well, let's be honest, right? Last 2 games, we've only played 20 minutes apiece, and then we just, didn't play great the next 40 minutes. And it cost us against St. Louis. We were up 5-0 against Ottawa, and that's why everyone's kind of freaking out. We can't forget that we are missing Carson Soucy. And so I don't really know where he's going to play when he comes back. I don't know if he's playing tonight. I think that's a part of the reason why we're struggling. Now, we're always going to have injuries. Like when Suter was out, we didn't look as good, and then that's what happened, right? So we need to expect slumps. We don't have Carson Soucy, and so that's part of the things that's going wrong in Vancouver. The other thing is this Kuzmenko situation is getting embarrassing, and I think that, and I hope that we start playing better, like with him, like put him in the lineup, get him on that line with Pettersson, and let it ride out. Play him on the power play. This is ridiculous that we're not even putting him on the 4th line. We're not even putting him. I know he can't. I mean, we're talking about splitting up the 3rd line now because of everything that's kind of going on in Vancouver. So I'm not impressed with how they're dealing with Kuzmenko. I think it's really strange. Now, we're going to get into that conversation a little bit later, but it's like we're now looking for a forward. We have one who's in the press box, everyone. Like, you want to know some help for scoring? Get Kuzmenko out there. Yeah, but he's a defensive liability. Who cares? we need to score goals here. I know he can improve on his defensive. You can't teach offense. Like, it's a natural. Wayne Gretzky says you can always teach someone where to go defensively. You can't teach offense. Like, they have a natural ability. Obviously, you can teach offense a little bit, right? So just a heads up, everyone, okay? This is the other thing. Petey has not been the same as last year. Even though he's scoring goals, he's not been as great. JT Miller and Brock have been slumping lately. And so those are some of the other issues. And the last issue is it's not going to go great when your 3rd line is your best line. Okay, and now I'm happy for Joshua, Bluger, and Garland, but now they're talking about we should move Garland up to the 2nd line. We should go move up the Garland to whether to play Miller or play with Pettersson. They've tried that before. I think the answer is Kuzmenko, but we'll see. We'll see what they say. We'll see what happens. And yeah. Anyways, I wanted to make this quick video for you today. I would like you to post in the comments what you think is wrong with Vancouver. I don't think there's a lot wrong with Vancouver at this stage. We're making the playoffs if we continue to play really well, and we'll be good. So thanks so much for showing up. Thanks for watching later. I'm going to be live streaming after the Vancouver Canucks Devils game later on tonight. Just a heads up. So thanks for coming out, and love having you guys here. And of course, oh, by the way, I've got a new little outro video I want to show you. So have a great day and go Canucks, go.